Hi everyone, this is Ruth Swimmer. I'm the Director of Online Education here at Community Care College, and I'm really happy to talk to you today about our Paralegal Studies program. I came to Community Care about 5 years ago. I am an attorney licensed to practice in the state of Oklahoma, and I started at Community Care as the head of the paralegal program. I'm so proud to tell you today that I am no longer the head of the paralegal program, because even when I was the department head, I knew that a lawyer alone could not properly teach students how to be a paralegal. And fortunately, I was able to find Charity Walker, who is an amazingly experienced and qualified person who, as she'll tell you, has sat in every chair in the law office except for lawyer. But she has just had wonderful experiences, so dedicated to her students, and she is now the department head of the Paralegal Studies program, and I am one of the instructors. So I would like to introduce you to Charity, and Charity, if you'd tell the students a little bit about the program we've created in our 3-phase level, I think that'd be awesome.
Thank you, Ruth. And yes, my name is Charity Walker. I am now the department head for the paralegal program here at Community Care College. And I've been in the legal field for over 20 years. And as Ruth has stated, I have been in every chair of a law office except for attorney. And of course, that's because I have not went to law school. But we have our wonderful Ruth here in our program that is an attorney. So you're going to be getting educated by not only an attorney, but also a paralegal in the program. And so you're going to catch it from every angle that you need to in order to go on and be successful in this career path that you have chosen. Here in our program, we are going to be covering several different areas of law, and we are going to prepare you to be the paralegal that you are wanting to be and to better your future. Of course, we cannot guarantee you a job as a paralegal, but we sure will work with you and educate you and try to give you some leads in order to be successful at getting a job in a law office. One advice we do give to our students is we encourage them to start looking earlier rather than later for that law office job. There are so many entry-level jobs out there in the legal field that once you get in there and start getting that experience along with the education that you're going to receive here at Community Care College, you're able to go leaps and bounds and extend on out your education and your professional your professional abilities and what you're able to learn and land that perfect paralegal job that you have dreamed of. So here at Community Care College, our program is 100% online. So that means you will be doing your school all online. One of the tools that you'll be using is what we are using to record this video for you right now, and it is called Zoom. So with Zoom, you are able to see your students, your peers, as well as your instructors during your live class. We have our live class once a week on Monday nights, and those times can occasionally vary, but we try to keep them between either 7:30, 8 o'clock, or 8:30. Those times do not change, but you will have live class at one of those times. Now, what will happen, what will stay the same, is for 4 weeks, your live class will be at that specific time every Monday. Now, in those live classes, you will have myself or Miss Ruth as one of your instructors. We try to make sure that you receive education, experience, knowledge, as well as professional ethics from both an attorney and a paralegal. So we work together through those live classes where you're going to receive the education from us both at any time throughout this program. Now, what we do ask of you though is that you're able to get a device from the school, and your rep will be able to talk to you more about that. But what we do is ask you to have a plan in place. What would be a backup device that you could use if something happened to your device? Now, what's great about our program is you're able to access it from any device, whether it be your cell phone, somebody else's computer, or another device you have at home. You're going to be given a login and create a passcode so that you're able to get into your schoolwork anywhere. that you're at. You're also able to use Zoom on your cell phone. So I'm going to kind of see if you can see this. So I've got my cell phone here, and I'm able to go in. There is where you are able to download the Zoom app. And as you can see right here, hopefully you can see that, you'll see where you can see the Zoom app. You're able to use your cell phone through Zoom from live class, no matter where you're at. In fact, believe it or not, Ruth and I both have at times been where maybe a meeting ran over, but we knew we had live class, and we of course did not want to miss out, and was able to use our cell phones to teach our students. Well, our students are able to use their cell phones as well to attend live class. So don't be afraid that you're not able to get home in time. You still are able to do your live class right here from your phone. So another great thing with Zoom is we're also able to tutor you. So if there's at any time time that you are having, maybe needing a little bit more direction or guidance in class, you're able to reach out to Ms. Ruth and I and have access to free tutoring during this time. So if maybe there's a subject you're just not quite comprehending, or you maybe need a little bit more guidance, you are able to reach out to Ms. Ruth and I and set up tutoring through Zoom. What is great with Zoom is we're able to share our screen with you as well as you're able to share your screen with us, and we're able to work together on projects and topics within the class together. One thing I am going to do, I'm going to pull up real quickly here for you one of what we use for our program, and where you're going to find your class content, and that is what we call My Course Connection. My Course Connection, it can be accessed again from any device. It doesn't matter where you are at. So it works with you from any device. You're able, like I said, to log in with your password and your login information to get to it. So I am going to see if I can get this to work because my device is being funky. Okay, let me share my screen. Go ahead.
Can I just, while you've got it shared, but while you were saying that, I just wanted to throw in there that, by the way, I'm on a phone right now and Charity's on a desktop. We do recommend in the paralegal program, an essential part of being a paralegal is knowing how to use Microsoft Word. And so as part of your tuition, you are going to receive a year subscription to Microsoft Word, but it is essential that you have a desktop computer or a laptop computer that can hold software of the size of Microsoft Word. So if you have something like a Chromebook or a tablet, that's not going to be enough for you to be successful with your assignments. But if you already have an existing laptop or desktop at home, that should be just fine. Otherwise, you would want to opt into the device and make sure that you have something that can hold the Microsoft Word program. That's all I wanted to say, Charity.
That's wonderful advice, Ruth. Thank you so much. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Of course, I'm doing this through Zoom. So this is what's going to be great whenever you're at live class or doing a tutoring session with Ruth and I. So I'm going to share my screen with you right now. And I'm going to bring up, let me see if I'm going to bring up this screen. And let me now bring up my course connection. I'll get it. There we go. Okay. Can you see that?
Yes, I can see a message that you've started screen sharing and it's just about to pop up. There it is. I can see it.
All right. So this is what one of your course pages is going to look like. This is one of your phase 1 classes. We do offer 3 phases in this program, and each phase is there to help you better understand the next phase and the classes in the next phase. So this is part of phase 1, and this class is called Intro to Paralegal Studies. And as you can see, we've got this laid out really good for you to follow. So over here to the side, you're going to come right here to Course Home, and it's going to be your main course page. This is going to give you the description of the class that you're taking. It's going to tell you what skills and what topics that you're going to be covering in that specific class. As we scroll on down, you've got your syllabus available to you, as well as some chapter topics. We also always list the textbook for that class on the main home course page, so you know which textbook it is that you're going to need in order to do this particular class. Now, what we do is we will be giving you, of course, your first set of textbooks once you complete what we call a class called Career and Life Development, and that's to help you get ready for your initial program here at Community Care College. And so once you complete the orientation, Miss Ruth will get with you and make sure that you have your books for your phase 1 class. But you can go right here to the main course page and see, okay, for this class, I'm going to need my Paralegal Today book, and this is the volume and the author of that book. And so you know that you need that book for this course. On down on the main home course page, we also have mine and Miss Ruth's contact information. So it's available to you 24/7 every day of the week. You're able to contact us either by email, text message, or cell phone. And then you also have our school number. Now, the one thing that Miss Ruth asked for our students to do is to make sure when you text or email us or even make that phone call to try to get a hold of one of us, that you include both of us. And why we ask of our students to do that is so that we're available to you guys pretty much the 24/7. That way we know that you're usually working on an assignment and you're needing an answer pretty quickly. So whichever one of us is available first, whether it be Miss Ruth or myself, we'll respond to you first. So that's why we ask our students to reach out to both of us at the same time so that you can hopefully get that answer to your question earlier rather than later. But you'll be able to find our contact information on every main course page, every home course page of every class that you're in throughout this program. This information is available to you, like I said, 24 hours a day. As we go on down, again, we have access on some pages to our textbooks. Some we do not when we have the hardback books, but this is what your main first course page looks like, and you can get to it. Usually automatically comes up when you open the class for the, on My Course Connection. But as you can see over here, these blue topics, if you click on one of those, that's going to take you to that page. So of course I'm on the course homepage right now. I'm then going to move on down to what we call our grading rubric, and this page is going to tell you what we expect of you from various different assignments, whether it be a question and answer assignment, a drafting assignment, or a discussion assignment. We even have what we expect of you grading wise for your memos. And then we also have a guide for Netiquette, which is a great online for your online discussions, like how to present your discussions, how to word your discussions. So this is a great guide to follow right here, and we highly encourage you guys to read over this. This too is on every one of your course pages and is available to our students 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We talked earlier about our live class, and I'm going to let Miss Ruth kind of talk to you a little bit now about our live classes and how we go about those and how we offer those.
Yeah, I'm so proud of our online programs, and Charity's definitely heard me talk about this before, but you all, if you have been an online student before, as the director of online education, I sometimes hear from people who have had unsatisfying or unsuccessful experiences as online students. And I'll tell you what it is each time is that usually when other schools do online education, the teachers that they hire, it's their second job. It's what, you know, they have a 40-hour-a-week job, and then they come home and they do their, they teach their online course. And so what I frequently hear from people who've had an unsatisfactory online experience before is that this is what they say: I emailed the teacher and I never heard back, or I emailed the teacher and I didn't hear back before the assignment was due. So that is the opposite of what we are. We are full-time faculty. We are here to be of service to you. Like Charity was telling you, you're going to have our cell phone numbers to text us and call us, and we have a 24-hour rule. All of the online teachers do. We have to get back to you. So you're going to have a lot of interaction with us, and one of those ways is through our live class. We have found without a doubt that students who attend live class are more likely to have high grades and get placed into a law office. So your performance in the program is going to predict your success coming out of it. And so we strongly encourage you to attend live class. Now, there is occasionally a student for which it's impossible to attend. We ask that you try to change your work schedule, and that may take a little time to do. I understand that, but we have had students shift what nights they work on if that's the case. Just because you get to see your classmates then, you get to see us then. Frequently, what we spend a lot of time doing is giving you the hints and tips that are going to make you do the assignments successfully. We have a lot of video that Charity and I have created that help walk you through assignments, but we're also going to do that in the live class, as well as have exciting discussions about current topics and discuss paralegal and legal field ethics, and just keep you up to date on things that are going on, events. We're always proud, at least once a year, we have one of the paralegal organizations hold their annual meeting here, and students are able to come for free. So this live class is an essential part and something that we expect you to do. And it's your way of getting to have that relationship with your teachers and also with your classmates.
Thank you, Ruth. That was great. So next we're going to move on. As you can see, so we have our Monday live class, and it tells you exactly the time for this class. So right now our Intro to Paralegal Studies class is going on, and so their live class is at 8:30 on Monday nights. So live class for this program is every Monday night. So your live class again is going to either be 7:30, 8, or 8:30, and you're going to know exactly what time your live class is by looking at this tab right here where my little finger is pointing. You will click on that and it'll bring you to then your live class link, and you'll tell you which link to click on for that week. So for Intro to Paralegal Studies, you have both Miss Ruth and I teaching this class, and right now Miss Ruth is teaching on the first and third Monday. So if it was on a first Monday or the third Monday of this class, I would be clicking on this link right here, and it would take me directly to my live class Zoom class link. It just pops it right up and brings you there. You could be logging into My Course Connection from your phone. Just go here and click, and it'll bring it right up. You could be on any other computer. You'll click right here, and it'll bring you up to live class. If it was on the second or fourth Monday for live class, you would click right here, and that would be my link, and that would take you directly to the screen or the Zoom class that you're needing to be in. So we lay this program and these classes out very easy for our students to understand. So this is where you would go every Monday night for your live class. As we scroll on down, you can see we have our programs and our classes broken down into weeks. So each class is 4 weeks long. So every 4 weeks, you're going to be going and moving into your next class. We only covered the class you're in during this 4-week time. So for this class, you would only be taken for these 4 weeks, Intro to Paralegal. You would not be taking any other class. So you're able to focus on one subject at a time. So I'm going to let Miss Ruth kind of talk to you a little bit about how we've broken down these weeks and what all's involved.
Yeah, thank you, Charity. That was wonderful. These classes all have the same rhythm. So you're going to be able to establish a schedule early on, and that's how it's going to stay throughout the program. Your due dates are Wednesdays and Sundays. So, and in fact, part of the paralegal program is going to be you planning your time in advance. We've got assignments for you to do that, but it really helps keep you on track. You don't have to look at some complicated syllabus and try to map out on your own when stuff's due. All you have to do is follow the course page. You've got a weekly overview that Charity's showing you right here on that week 1 outline, and then it's broken down to Wednesday and Sunday where you actually see the assignments that are due. So we've just made it really straightforward for you to walk through these courses and complete the assignments. We've put all kinds of resources in for you, and let me just be the first to tell you that you're going to hear from Miss Charity a lot. Use your resources, utilize all the resources available to you. That's a very important paralegal skill. And so you're seeing there, one thing that you'll have every single week is a discussion forum. It's really important in online education that you have the opportunity to interact with your classmates. And we try to make those topics really fun and interesting. So it doesn't feel like a chore, but yeah, that happens every week. Your initial initial post is due on Wednesday, and then you write 2 reply posts on Sundays. So Charity, this has been a wonderful introduction to My Course Connection. I don't think we could have done better. I just want to here at the end just wrap up really quick and say that, again, what Charity said is true. You do not have to finish this program to go to work in the legal field. So we do recommend that you go out earlier rather than later, and we'll help you with that. We work on your resume. You can have a tutoring appointment with us and we'll work on your resume with you. That's an assignment that we do in Intro to Paralegal. But basically, I see the students who enroll in our program fall into 3 categories. One group is already working at a law firm and wants to get our certificate in order to be able to move up or get paid more. Another group of students has already worked in an office before, but has not worked in a law firm before. So they're going to use that certificate to help open the law firm door. We do have another very dedicated group of students who are coming from working in fast food or working from Walmart. And what we would want to do with you and set your expectation from the beginning is it would really help for us to get you into an office position and get you some office experience in order to ease your way into the law firm. So we're happy to work with you on that as well. Again, just like Charity said, you all will learn what Charity says is right. She's always looking out for the best interest of students. And but what she said earlier was exactly right. You need to get out there early, and you need to utilize all your resources. You need to stay in communication with us. We'll help you every way that we can. And just don't be afraid. Get out there, start to get that legal experience, and again, we'll help you. Was there anything else you wanted to say in closing, Charity? This was awesome.
Yeah, just to kind of wrap up here, just kind of go over. So in this program, you're going to have your phase 1, which is your intro classes, which is going to be Microsoft Intro to Paralegal, and then you're going to do legal writing,
legal research.
I always confuse.
That one's mine. Yeah.
Phase 2, which you're going to start doing some civil lit. You're going to have your legal research. You're going to have contracts.
Yeah.
And so you got multiple there, and then you go phase 3, we've got family law, we've got probates and estate, you got a part 2 to your civil litigation, because we have 2 civil litigation classes. One's going to be from the client walking in the door to filing, and the other one's going to be discovery to post-trial. So you're going to get experience in almost every area of law. We also do some criminal law, and if you haven't already watched Making a Murder, that's going to be something we cover. Ruth also discovered as over this last little bit another great documentary to maybe go and watch to see your interest in it. And Ruth, would you like to tell them the name of that one?
Yeah, that one's awesome. Yeah, that one is also on Netflix. It's called Dream Killer. And so that one you should definitely go watch too. We find that a lot of our students are interested in criminal law. Most paralegals work in civil litigation, but a lot of what inspires people to come in is criminal law. And this is just a golden age right now of really peeling back the curtain and seeing how the justice system works. And so there's some wonderful documentaries out there, and we use those to teach from too.
Yeah, so that's what you're going to have access to, and what your program has to offer you, and what you have to look forward to. If you feel like that you're a fit for being a paralegal and being in the professional environment and kind of being able to kind of fast pace yet multitask, this is the program for you. We feel like, you know, if you're able to do those types of things, then this is definitely the program that you want to enroll in. We look forward to hopefully seeing your name come across saying, hey, we've enrolled you in our program. And so as we go through, when we end this little video for you, kind of telling you what the paralegal program here at Community Care College is about, we want you to know you can reach out to Miss Ruth and I at any time if you have any questions. Your representative will be able to provide you our email, as well as our cell phone number and our number here at the school. We do work different hours here on campus, since we are 100% online, we work from home and campus, just like you'll be able to be at home and do schooling. We have to be flexible that way as well, so that we can provide you the adequate teachings and resources that we're able to offer you all the time, because it is 100% online. Again, welcome to Community Care College, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you in our program. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.